Welcome back. I'm glad that you were able to join me for this first week of the program. And I know that you got information already when you went to the welcome and orientation page, but I just wanted to review a little bit of it. To say again, I'm Dr. Pearl Werfel. I developed this program and I will be your facilitator for the weekly telephone groups, so I look forward to meeting you on Tuesday. This is a pilot program, and it's also a research study, and it was developed in collaboration with the MS Society Northern California chapter and Dr. Rhoda Olkin, a distinguished professor at the California School of Professional Psychology at Alliant. Dr. Olkin and Kevin Lacey, a doctoral candidate and a research assistant, are conducting the research. And we also have with us Thomas Nichols, Executive Director of Continuing Education, and he's our online learning producer. And I wanted you to know that everybody involved in this program is doing this as volunteers. We're volunteering our effort because we're looking to develop a really excellent stress and pain management program for people that are living with MS nationwide. So this program is designed to provide you education about stress and pain management and to give you some really good tools to help you better manage stress and pain. It's not a medical treatment nor meant to replace a medical treatment and can be used in conjunction with any medical interventions that may be suggested or prescribed by your treating physician. And if you're not utilizing any medical interventions at this time, it's perfectly fine to participate in the program also. If at any time during this program your symptoms change or increase, please consult your physician. So I'm going to be talking about next the structure for this week, the outline, and some of the assignments, and to introduce you to just what this program is going to be about. So we'll be doing a little more program orientation, the outline of the week, and I'll include some contact information for you. Then I'll be talking a little bit about multiple sclerosis. I know you probably know quite a bit, but it's just a quick review. And then we'll begin to get into the meat of the program, talking about what is stress, how stress affects the body, stress and MS, possible causes of stress, and a really important piece, the stress busters. Now, why am I talking about stress and why does this program begin with stress? Because there is a correlation between stress and pain. So I'm going to be including in this program initial education about stress and ways to reduce stress. And when we get into pain, which will be next week, we'll begin talking about the stress-pain connection and go past that. You will have more information and understanding about stress. I just want to invite you to take a moment to look at this picture, and you'll be seeing this picture every week. You may not realize it, but just a little bit where the break of the wave is, there's a dolphin swimming in there. And I love this picture, and I hope you do too, to think about feeling the freedom of a dolphin swimming in a beautiful ocean. And these stress busters are meant to give you that feeling of freedom. This week's assignments that you don't even need to think about now because we will be going through them in detail a little bit later, but just wanted you to know. This week's assignments include an awareness log, trying one new stress reducer, and then there'll be 2 guided assignments for guided relief, a body scan relaxation and a titration relaxation. And once again, there's a picture just to look at for a moment, and you may not see it in complete detail, but I think you can tell that there's a lake and there's a mountain and there's a forest reflecting in the lake. And the lake is so completely still. And these relaxation exercises, these relaxation assignments that I'll be doing with you later on can also help you feel the stillness of the lake. So I'll be talking for just a couple of minutes, just about 2 or 3 slides about program orientation. You already got this information, but I just want to review for you the information about the program. Program structure. There are 3 components to this program: the online program, the phone meeting, and the research. You're participating in the online program now. I want you to know that you're welcome to just listen along, or you can sit at your computer and you can read it while you're listening to me, if that helps you understand it better, or you can print this out. And then you don't have to sit at the computer. You can sit wherever you want listening to me, and you can read the printouts. And some of the printouts also have some information that may not be included in the PowerPoint slide. There'll be a new online program every week. It includes an educational segment, an assignment, and a guided assignment. And I'm going to encourage you to listen to the entire segment and try each assignment at least twice during the week. You can stop this whenever you want. You can go back and listen to it as many times as you want, so you don't have to do the whole program in one sitting. This is totally up to you how you want to pace yourself. The telephone meeting. We'll be meeting on Tuesday evening, and we'll meet for an hour, all of us together. And this helps ensure that you understand the information and that you get support for the assignments. It also gives me valuable feedback about how the assignments went for you. And you'll be able to ask any questions about the online material and, very importantly, discuss your experiences with other participants, so you can help each other through this program and give each other even more ideas than I'm giving you. Please make every effort to participate each week, but if you need to miss, join us the next week. It would be really helpful if you could let us know in advance if you're going to be missing the program or missing the call, but if not, please join us the next week. We certainly know that life comes along and you may need to miss 1 or 2 phone calls. And if you get behind on doing the assignments, please join us on the phone call anyway. This program is here to help reduce your discomfort and to bring comfort to you. So feel free to do this at your own pace. If you haven't received notification email about the time of your group, your call-in number, and your access code, please contact Zoe Edwards. Thank you. And then there's the research component. And thank you so much for helping us with this important research by fully participating in the program and completing the research survey questions both before the program begins and after the program ends. So we will be using your responses to develop a pain management program that can be used by people living with MS nationwide. So your information is really important, but it's also completely confidential. And Kevin Lacey, who is an MS Society volunteer, will not be participating in the phone meetings, and you will forget that he's there, but he will be listening in because he's going to make notes about some of the questions that you're asking, assignments that you particularly loved, or parts of the program that may have been confusing. He's doing this because we can't rely on my memory. So it's much better and much more beneficial for me to be paying attention to you and not taking any notes, and for him to write down what you particularly liked or had difficulty with. And that's what he's going to be recording so that we can do better program evaluation. And please contact Zoe if you've not been contacted yet by the researcher or her assistant with the initial survey questions, because that's very important. Thank you. And lastly, with program structure, if you have any questions or concerns, here's the contact information for Zoe Edwards and for Andrew Rose. And this is the end of program orientation and structure. And now we're going to be getting into the program. Thank you and welcome again.